You're telling me the MC I need to not run, I mean announce you. Okay? And she say that we need some donation. Believe me tonight, after I do all this thing, I will send you a bill. And that bill don't go to me. Go to American of Cancer Association, go to American of the Heart, and also the Stroke Association, and finally go to the Alzheimer. Tonight I'm happy to Alzheimer because I tried in vain to ask Dr. Cole to get in touch with diabetic, and we didn't have any response. So let me start at first. As you know, why we start from the plasma-based product into the nutrition? Because we have a reason for it. And I just want you to know, Shanghai RAS is not a small company. Shanghai RAS depending about the stock price. If sometime it go up, we rank number 3 in the whole world. And if the stock go down, we rank number 4. So, and as you know, you don't know me too much, I have at least 60 patents. APOA1 is one of the most important patents because APOA1 is a very important thing in your life. You have 3 main things: human albumin, immunoglobulin, and APOA1. APOA1, which is high-density lipoprotein. That is the best stuff that you should have, okay? Now, tonight, because I am not a doctor, I am not the one who can get to the patient, I have all this, my patients are all relatives, all friends, and all the relatives in the family. If you talk about my family, my grandfather, he had 3 wives. Remember that. The first wife is this lady here. He has no problem because she lived up to 97 years old. The second one, this one, and the third one is this one. They are the sister. I tell you everything because my younger, this is my grandma. When she gave birth, she came to help. And that's why my uncle had both of them, okay? But don't laugh. If you talk about that, our family, we have it all. We have breast cancer, we have cervical cancer, hepatitis C, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, inflammation, lung, open heart surgery, ovarian cancer, paralyzed, cirrhosis, stroke, thyroid cancer, breast cancer, colon cancer, heart attack, high blood pressure, liver cancer, lung cancer, and stroke. You get everything in our family, okay? Now, in order to give you some of the thing about HDL and LDL, this is something very important. In your life, what is that? The heart. The minute of the heart stops beating, that you die. That is very important. 2 organs I want to share with you. That is liver and the heart. So you have to protect because the liver gives you and send all the cells to all organ. And then the heart is the one who will beat. I just show you some figure here. Everything you see here, if you talk to Michael Dow, if you talk to Dingo, not to talk about Professor Kusuk, because Kusuk is more with this study, that study about cancer. But if you talk to Michael Dow, you look at this. It works for everything. Okay, I show you something. And this is the problem we have in glucose. As you can see, glucose down, total cholesterol down, triglyceride down, ADL up, ADL up here, and the LDL down. You see there? Glucose, total cholesterol, that is the triglyceride. ADL up and LDL down. I think tonight the reason I present this, because I know American Heart Association and Stroke are here. And I'm so happy. That is the largest group. Come on. We can fix the problem, okay? Good. And later, listen. Later on, you can be my distributor, okay? We don't need to raise funds or anything. I give you 50% off. We make a lot of money and we give to donation, okay? Now, talking about the friend, in this fact on the friend and things like that, I talk 3 categories. Number 1 is friend, number 2 is distant family, and number 3 is my family. Okay, look at this. Sorry. Okay, you see that the chain? Cholesterol here, triglyceride here, HDL here, and also LDL. Did you see that? Are you happy? Are you happy? Heart and Stroke Association? Are you? Good. Now, we are talking about relative. I divide into 3 categories. Number 1 is a friend. Number 2 is relative, distant relative. Not distant. This is my cousin. Cousin from the same wife, from my 3rd grandmother. Okay? So here, look at that. Also the relative. You see that? Same thing. Glucose down, total cholesterol down, triglyceride down, HDL up, LDL down. Okay. Go. Don't do that. Now my family. Hey, excuse me. What happened? Okay. Let me tell you about my story, okay? I came here in 1975 as a refugee. At that time, we worked at Abbott Lab in Newbury Park. Okay? What you have? Kentucky Fried Chicken, McDonald's, everything, a lot of fat. All right? I have a problem, but I went to my doctor, Dr. Donnelly. I'm not sure Dr. Ranjit is here tonight, my cardiologist. All the way, they replied me, Lipitor, Q. You have to take Lipitor. I say, no, let me fix myself. And you can see here, right? The cholesterol, glucose here, from 118 down to 95. And cholesterol here, because this time I drink a wine only. Okay, here, 39. Triglyceride here, this go down to 232. And the worst one is this one right here. And you see there? Remember, this is the 11/18/2015. When I came to China, I eat a lot. I was there for 1 month. And so I eat a lot of stuff and so on and so forth. And I came back. I hope that Dr. Sonia is here tonight. Dr. Sonia, are you here? She the one who called me. Oh, Q, your cholesterol is this. I mean, triglyceride this. ADL increase. You see 57. I never get 57 in here. 48, 50, 50, 57. And LDL is 107. Okay? Now, so total summary of my family, this is my younger brother. Also, we don't talk too much. As you can see here, anything is minus and then plus. And then, this is my family. My sister, also she's the one who has a stroke, okay? And look at that, all the minus one. Huh? Okay. I'm sorry. Okay. All right. You see the chain, right? 0 triglyceride, glucose, 91 triglyceride, okay, and so on. Okay, so my family here, as you can see, 23.2% of the LDL, 872% of the triglyceride, and glucose 47.1%, cholesterol is 59.4%, and HDL is only 11%. Oh, now, you are telling me, and I dare to tell you that one thing, you should be proud of me. I am the one who worked from the lab. I used to work with Abbott as a lab technician. I moved up to my rank, okay? And this is all the thing here, I'm doing it myself with my pathologist. Okay, this is the control, this is APOA untreated. As you see, this is control, and you see the fat here, right? And this is APOA untreated. You see this control? This is fat here. Okay, all the control. And this is the control. You see a lot of fat. APO, A1 treated, done. Are you happy, American Heart Association and Stroke? Are you happy? Okay. Now, this is their main. Okay, I'm talking about this pain. Okay, and go into that. Of course, with the pain in my father's side, auntie, always she complained me about the pain. You know why? When I came in Washington, D.C., when I came on April 12 for my, to see the cherry blossom, what happened? I went into the China, Kunamine, and the wine. I see at her basket of the product, nothing else except only KA Care for diabetic. I asked her what happened. She didn't take it. And she complained a lot about the pain, this pain, that pain, and so on and so forth. Okay? And you know, we have many kind of pain. Oh, I'm sorry. We have many kind of pain. Pain of my father's side arm, muscle pain, caused by Lipitor. Pain of my wife's arm, severe crawling pain caused by blood pressure control drug. Inflammation pain. This is my son, I will show you later. Medication associated pain. And this is the type of test we done. You see the chain here? All minors. In our product, we have the nutrition, we have the chain. Okay, a lot of chain. -10, -3, -3. But you look at the total, our rat nutrition can clean up, and wine can clean up the blood. That means can clean up that. You see here, 54, -54, -40, and you see Lipitor here, nothing, 5. Go compare with the 646. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, one thing I dare to tell you, if any one of you here, among of you here, 2,000 people, get down a little bit, 2,000 people, if you can do this thing, I award you 1 million, I dare to tell you that. Okay? Why? The reason because when I was not in high school, in elementary school, you should know that yellow plus blue, it should turn in color green. I don't want that. I say I want something. If you make a truck, you have to put in 2 colors. If you make truck, you mix from yellow into blue, it should turn out the green. No, here you see the yellow, you see the blue. All right? So that is the kind of truck I want. Why? Because that is the natural. That is the plasma, that is the natural. You don't mix anything in it. Okay? Now, pain. I'm sorry, I go back. Okay, this is all the chain. I asked Dr. Koh, why did you put on the K by K? He said, no, just let them see the total here. And you can see the total glucose concentration in all these things. The blue is before, right? The red is after. Blue before, red 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 after. Dr. Michael Dow already did that. Okay? And Dr. Dingo just talked about that. His experience, this and that, but he didn't go into detail. And I hate to tell you that tonight. I'm not so happy with the result also from Michael Dow, because why? 2 tests only. How could you do based on before and after? But that's good, so you know the efficacy of the product. Okay? And now, tonight, I'm very happy to introduce to you one of my friends, one of my business partners, the one who is here tonight with us. He the one who told me, hey, Q, did you know that your wine works for diabetic? I tell him, you prove it. And this is what Mr. Hu. Okay, Mr. Hu, please rise so everybody can see you. Mr. Hu, can you tell that? Please give him a round of applause and tell him about that. I tell you about that. Our company, we have another doctor. He's a doctor of finance. And I'm no doctor, no nothing. I have no degree. I'm more into I mean, in the technical part. Okay, that doctor, he cannot do anything. Thank the day that Mr. Who came, our company only have about $2. Now we get up to about $8 per share. So please, give him a big round of applause for me, because he helped me. Okay? Because he helped me. Where do I get the money here in order to buy this plane? Shanghai RAS. So please give him a round of applause, please. Please, big round, big round, big round. Okay. And let me tell you this. I didn't know all this story. And one night he was drinking the wine. He said, let me show you something. Did you know your wine works for the diabetic? And this is the extreme low value. I guarantee with you, if you look into record of any patient, you don't find this. 70 and this one is 69. Okay? So, now, come on. Let me tell you about my niece in Vietnam. What happened, I gave to the medicine, rat nutrition to his brother, his older brother. And she a lot. Her boyfriend had a lung cancer. A lot of people get diabetic. And what happened, she gave the quinacin and quinamine. So, as you can see here, diabetic lesion on the right leg, rat nutrition can save his leg. Here, this is my patient. Okay? You see that? Now, as you can see, this is the glucose in mice. We do a lot of study, and I tell you, only in China we can do all this kind. Because I want to do the way I like it. I don't want to do, you do just 15 days, you can do. No. I want to do a long time for the study. Duration, just like the mind cancer and so on. I tell you later. And you can see that all this thing here, you see, this thing here, all that good. Now, talk about inflammation. This is my son right there. Come on, Ki. You want to get a stay with that? Okay, my son, okay? What happened on June 6th of 2015? Yeah, daddy here, you are here. Okay, don't worry. At around 3 p.m., he got a big pain in the stomach, just like appendix. I took him to Los Robos Hospital. Los Robos here. And I was scared because the doctor told me, you are going to do an MRI. I said, no, I don't want you to do an MRI. You do me a blood test first. I see what the heck is going on first. They described to me 3 different kind of pain. I don't have to take it. I took him back. I gave him only 1 piece of quinacin. And you see that what happened there. Okay? What happened here on quinacin. And he loved it. He drink it. And here, you see 24 later, this is how I do for him. Why I smile? Because I know my problem, my son's problem. And then they were so happy at Rodeo Drive when they come back with 24 hours later. And also, you see, June 6, 1.2 centimeter. June 29, 1 centimeter. And December 14, 0 centimeter. Okay? Bigger. Come on. Bigger. Bigger. Please. Thank you. Now, hey, Dr. Sonia here, right? Okay? Is she back there? Because she want to come so late, I'm not sure. But anyway, let me tell you, the problem, when I came to Las Vegas, on June 30, I had a sore throat. I took Lorenzo. July 2nd and 5th, Las Vegas, dirty field clothes, more coughing. And you know, sometimes I drink the wine, I just like almost die because, just like very troublesome because I love. July 5th to 2 to 5, severe coughing, okay? And then 7 July, I visit my family's region. The lung was fine. She was telling me, you have an unknown virus, okay? So what happened is a blood test was performed on normal, everything except what we call set rate by modified Western green. That indicates that you have some kind of inflammation. I went to microdowd. I say, oh my God, you have to get CT scan and X-ray to see what happened here, to see what kind of inflammation we have. But unfortunately, by the time I get to microdowd office, I already have a test, and then the test come out back to normal. This is inflammation, please. Okay? Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, and this is Dr. Jim. Dr. Jim is my vice general manager, deputy general manager for R&D, research development. His son is having same problem just like my son. Okay, same problem. As you can see here, September 14, the level of the centimeter get down. June 16, just reduced, but not satisfactory like my son. Now, oh, I'm sorry. Okay, and Dr. Jim also, he has a problem. I told him what the problem is: stone. As you can see, stone here, 1.5 centimeter, 1.5 centimeter, but it's stone. And now 1.5 to 1.0. It makes some progress. Oh, this is, I'm happy. I tell you, all these patients in United States, they are here tonight. I don't tell you what it is, who it is, okay? But here they are. As you see, this guy, he had some, what we call chronic leukemia lymphoma. December 2014, he came back from Vietnam. He had been coughing and been doing a lot for 3 months. I asked him, hey, you better go take a CT scan and PET scan. By the time, yeah, you can come up with your guy. By the time that we got the test, he had 5 locations with leukemia lymphoma. And now after a period of time, from this time to this time, you see the change. And now also Right Nutrition helped to remove 3.5 centimeter on his liver. Okay? Because they say this is conclusion, the liver cancer, this and that. And you see at this, okay, on this one, I'm so happy. I just brought up in the future because the most important part in your cancer, be careful. In cancer, you must have a radiologist. I'm happy because I'm bringing a radiologist. As you can see here, the radiologist told me he had no more CLL, chronic leukemia lymphoma. Please give him a round of applause to congratulate him. Big one. Come on, big one. Okay? And I tell you, he's here tonight. But according to the United States rule, I'm not going to reveal his name. Okay? He's here. Okay? This guy, the guy is here tonight also. He had lung cancer. I tell you very funny story. In his mass here, as you can see, and the mass here. All right, 1 year later, it re-rolled again. And the doctor was telling me, oncologists were telling me, oh, this is a recall removal of the mass of lung cancer, so you have no more problem with lung cancer. Come on. 1 year later, he come up with a very different thing. Why? Different thing because this is a liquid. This is something just like gel. And I asked him, is there any way that you can get me the CT and PET scan this year so I know what the heck is going on? He said to me, sorry, I have to wait until March next year due to Medicare, and Obamacare. Okay? So during that period of time, what? They prescribe, they give the drug, they give a lot of things and so on and so forth. Cost you more money. Okay? And here, this is what he told me. I'm frightful of the freakiness and I'm fearful of tormenting pain and ailment. It is now in mid-November in Washington, D.C. The city is man both chilling and cold. I am free, pain-free, full of joy and happiness. With not a single doubt, I truly believe nutrition nutrition supplement and relieve me from haunting pain. He's here tonight also. Please give him a round of applause. Big one. This guy here tonight, but he's a friend of my cousin. As you can see here, very serious because he was in the respiratory system. I mean, he had to get the oxygen in order to live. And then my cousin, who is here tonight also, he's the one who tell me, okay, can you save him? I say, yeah, let him try this. After he tried for the time, you see what happened here? Okay, here, you see the mass from 74 mmol go down to this. The mass is 1. And you see 11 mmol, 0. 37, 0. This here go down to 13, and this here becomes 0. Also, you see it? I'm not radiologist, but I am very happy when I see something black. That's good. If you something white, very troublesome. Okay. So also he's not here, so you don't need to give him a round of applause. Okay. This guy also from Myanmar. He is my nephew. He had a spinal injury, 100% paralyzed. Okay? And then you see what here? Anything, I'm not sure, I'm not trying to take your doctor, internist or family physician, things like that. I am not a radiologist, but you just learn. The minute that you take a look at this, you see the white one is big troublesome. And when it turns black, that is good sign. Okay? That is what I'm showing with you. Now, and this one also, this observation, I thank you that the radiologist, I'm not sure he's tonight or not, but you see between the two, 8 centimeter, now it will reduce to 6 centimeter. And this one from Vietnam also. Liver cancer. And let me tell you this one. I have one in Washington, D.C. that is related to my cousin also. He's here tonight. But the lady cannot come, but his son were here tonight. Okay? The chronic, look at this. Chronic hepatitis B liver, 11.44 centimeter liver mass. Now, 6.78. And let me tell you a funny story. Dr. Kau, when he received the report, he said, oh, this is not liver mass. I said, tell him, Dr. Kau, you have a PhD. I don't have anything. I just have a common sense, CSM, common sense master. Because in the common sense, you don't have PhD degree. My God, you tell me, what is this? This is a liver mass, 11.44%, go down to 8.70% ml. So, please, give, this patient is in the United States. So give a round of applause for her also. Right? Help me. Good. Okay, this is very complicated this case. Because the most of problem, radiologist or anybody, she went to Stanford, she went to Washington, D.C., she went to Shanghai, she went back to Microdam. They don't come in anything. I don't talk about this. And also, this is my cousin also. And only thing that in China I can do, when I came over, I know in order for you to know, because the cancer, especially the Cancer Association, you not only need one opinion, second opinion, but you need the third opinion. Because when you need third opinion, you have two opinions against one opinion, it should be better. In this case, my cousin, everywhere they want to cut. Operate. I say no. And even my my radiologist, when the first thing you come, she say, hey, we have to operate her. I say, hey, you please listen to me. I know what I'm doing. And then we took the tissue from her 5 locations, from 9, position 9, position 10, position 3, position 12, position 6. We implant into the mind. Until now, 6 months, we don't see any growth, okay? Now you see that my radiologist, you see 6 centimeter, go down to 5.2 centimeter, go on to 4.5 centimeter. But this is, I tell you, the mass inside, okay? Now, go. You better help me there. As you can see the cancer cell, that's why you die quick, because they move very quickly. Go, you look at the outside, this side. You see her cancer cell? This is tissue, her tissue from the cancer. I put in the culture, I do it. Can you do that, go? Okay, that's good. You see how quick the cancer cell move? That's why you die quickly, okay? This is how slow the KIEU good healthy cell move, all right? Now, okay, I'm sorry. Now, I dare to tell you one thing. Nobody, no company in this world that can make the nut mine grow hair. Please, look at this, all right? I can make it happen. Because these nut mine, they don't have any immune system because they gene it, they take all the immune system out. No way he can, however, he's a spy of the breast cancer and he has the hair. And as you can see here, when we use his tissue to reimplant again, they never grow. And here, up here, they grow, the control grow. Okay. Now, I'm very happy if Cancer Association here. I'm very happy to tell you, if you have cancer, you may live more than a regular people, okay? Why? Let me show you this. We do a study from the mice. Some of the mice, that means live up to 71, 80 years or even longer. That means the mice life is only 16 months, 18 months. But in this case, some might live up to 24 months. And that is another why that we talk about anti-aging, that nutrition, those kind of things, okay? Now, this is a hepatitis B virus K, I tell you, very simple. He's here tonight also. He wants to come here very quickly. I told him, you better get the result. I have to ask him, because they don't pay for it. Medicare, medical, or nobody pay, insurance don't pay for it. I say, I pay you $650 so that you can give me a result. Unfortunately, the result didn't come in. However, doctor told him, okay, from 250 units in here, you go down to almost 0. Okay, I don't have the result yet, but I believe so. I prove it to you. Okay, this is why, because I prove it to you, because we have the study on the mice. As you can see the vehicle, the line, okay? As you can see rat therapeutic and ETV, that means the drug, and rat prophylactic. Believe me, the drug that you are buying for 1,000 per pill, it will not kill the virus. It only stops the replication. You have to understand that. Will not kill. In our case, it can kill the virus, stop the replication, and also we can do prophylaxis. That means you can prevent it. Okay, come. Okay, good. Let it. Okay. Okay, gì lên. Okay, come. You see my son, he's so happy. Okay, so this is in mind. I want to repeat that, okay? And that's why it works on hepatitis B. Now, also it's hepatitis C virus. As you know, $1,000 pill. And that pill will not kill the virus. Okay? Rat nutrition will kill the virus. As you can see here, and this is now my cousin in Vietnam. 7,400,000 virus load. This is viral load. And now A13, 5,100,000 viral load, and 11 on November 28, 2.2 million virus load, as you can see there. Okay? And then from F4, now go down to F3. That means good side for cirrhosis. Hepatitis C virus, that I show you, this is how we do, and all this C here. And you see all the product, we have the same thing. So it works. Now, all of you are concerned about the HIV. I am there to tell you that we can take up HIV also. Because why? As you can see here, in HIV they have about 10 strains. CNE, this, all work, all that nutrition work for HIV. But couple, please, okay? And everybody, please, don't be happy, so much happy with that. Of course, okay? Now, hey, and the people tell me, my wife damaged the liver. WHO, World Study, a lot of studies show that. In my study, no, because I have used the wine to treat for the cancer, and I asked them, what did you do in order to prove? And we have there is no significant change between the vehicle therapeutic or prophylactic or KAGD group. That means Q1 gold level, prophylactic in liver, in therapeutic, in liver, or hepatitis risk farm. So you can rest assured of that. I will share with you all the experience that we had. Now, I'm telling the story. We are trying to ask Dr. Kao, please, back the diabetic people to come so I can share with them and so on and so forth. Okay? But finally, I'm so happy. The Alzheimer's Association is here, all right? So I just tell you a little bit of Alzheimer's. Is here? Are you here? The Alzheimer's, yeah? Yeah, please. Bigger. No, but and I have later for the couple, I have another thing for you. Okay, as you can see here, my first stat for Parkinson's disease, because Parkinson's disease relates to, what is that? The brain. The brain including Parkinson, including Alzheimer's, and including autism. Okay? And I want to tell you that, autism is not caused by the vaccine. Caused by a lot of factors, okay? Not caused by the vaccine. You have to understand, why it's caused by the vaccine? If it caused by the vaccine, everybody will get autism, okay? This is here. And when we do this test, we do the rotation test, silent testing. I say no, I don't like that kind because that is non-scientific. I want them to look into the brain more than the brain count. But here, as you can see, the brain count of high, moderate dose, and low dose. Control right here, negative right here. This here, the first one, I stop. 15 days, the process, I stop. I do this better. Hey, as you can see here, 1 month post-injection, to see how the brain look like. See, here, 8 months later, you see how the brain look like? See? Right here, right here, right here, right here. Same thing with this one, same thing with this one, and this one. Okay? So, I tell you a very important thing. In our study, we have 5 mice in 5 rats in each group, and 3 rats survive. All the control die after a week, but we have 3 survive. And they survive to the full extent of your life. I mean, they survive 26 months later. That's right, about 26 months later. Usually, they die about 18 months, okay? So that is good news for Alzheimer's. So please give me a round of applause for that. Please. Hey, now, come on. Parkinson's disease, Alzheimer's, autism. Let me tell you the story of my uncle. He has no record here because I don't have any record, I don't have any indication, I don't have a clinical evidence for Alzheimer's, okay? Here, my 96-7-year-old uncle, my other uncle is 87 years old, okay? You know what? He had a serious Alzheimer's. At night, midnight, he wake up, he told me his wife, hey, it is sunrise already, let me walk out. And I'm very happy to tell you, on last Thanksgiving, I asked my auntie, because I treat him, I do everything, I asked him how did he go for his Alzheimer's. You know what he say? After the dinner, Thanksgiving dinner, in the morning after he eat the breakfast, at lunch, he say, hey, I need to go home this evening because they are having a party for our people in the elderly care center. So he want to go home before the food is running out. So I tell you, is he having the Alzheimer? Come on. Is he? Come on, is he still having Alzheimer? Okay. And I tell all this couple here, and all of you, of course in life you have love sick, right? Love sick? I'm trying to work, I'm trying to find my best for you, a cure for that also. But if you have a love sick, Alzheimer will take care of you. Okay? Yes, Alzheimer will take care of you. So you have no love sick. Okay? Now, this is testimony some of that nutrition customer. This lady here, she is supposed to be here in order to speak in front of you. Okay? How old you think she is? Can you tell me? Anybody? How old? Huh? 40? 46? 50? She in the 70. Right? 70. Look at that. I was feeling great, happy, more optimistic, and full of happiness. I will introduce that nutrition product to all of my friends in order to help them. Okay? Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, look at this guy. He has the same thing with that lady. Vertigo, dizziness, headache, fear of cold weather, eye blurry, ear ringing, fear of death. Okay? Please, we feel better now. I feel a lot better now. 1 month after the medicine. You look at this guy and look at this guy. See here? Look at this guy. Which guy is older with wrinkle? Of course, this guy. Okay? So, and you know, guess how old he is? Tell me. Anybody? How old? Huh? How old? Huh? 55? No way, he's 80 years old. Come on. So, you see last 20 here? I want to advertise a little bit about my last 20. 80, you minus 20, that is 60. Okay? For my age, if you minus 20, you know how I am. That's it. Now, I have to go back. Now, I tell you, I'm dealing with all this doctor. I don't know. You dare not to do it because you say medical, Medicare, you have to give them the drug. If not, they sue you. No, this is I deal with my relative in Vietnam. And you see that. This is a stroke patient who really 100% paralyzed. Now he can do it. And my cousin from Vietnam, second generation of the mother. Okay? And another, this guy is spinal injury, 100% paralyzed. Look at him. Lie down here and he can sit up for 5 years. Look at what he will do. Okay? I tell him, and you know what? We have a doctor there. I ask them every day, give me some report of what is going on. And look at this. Look at that, okay? And look at that. Can he stand up? Happy ending. Okay? I show it to you. Okay, that is real thing. Play, go back, give him a round of applause. And I promise you, hopefully by July, I will be able to bring him on the stage so you can see him, okay? Please. And look at this, my patient. I think later on he will be better. And look at this. You see how terrible it is? You cannot, no, you do it. Dr. Michael Dow has one case like this. But I don't know, I don't follow up because complication, the patient is somewhere, we cannot follow up and things like that, okay? Now, what is the mechanism? Dr. Ryan Fan. And the MC didn't introduce too much at Ryan Fan. Ryan Fan has been my chief scientific advisor. I like him because he used to work with me for a number of years, a long time. He is a graduate from Harvard University. He is also the director of pathology at UCLA for VA hospital. Okay, so what is the mechanism? The plant protein. As you can see here, the APO1 IVIG in the plant, and here, you can see this line here. That is the molecular weight of the APO1 and IVIG. Also the same here. I'm sorry. Also the same here, same here, same here, same here. Now. I hope that Baxter is here tonight. Representative of Baxter here tonight. Okay. I discover for you to know, I have discovered at least 55 new farm protein in human plasma. And the protein product in plasma is only one. I've discovered soy, a new farm 125. Total discovered protein. I have a combination of 358 in your product. For grade 959, the new farm protein, 340 discovered, total 2,099 here in the red. Green pepper this much. Green pepper discovered protein. Green pepper total protein this much. Red pepper this much, this much, this much, and this much. And also I discovered, this I patent already, the highest level of the HDL, high density lipoprotein, in the wine. That is very important, like APO1. Also, the Ka good healthy cell protein are synthesized by a Ka good healthy cell, from Ka101 to Ka135. I tell you here, I think Baxter, some of representative Baxter here tonight, I show them now become the Baxter talk. You see in the human plasma, only one protein. But in this product, 358, 1299, 1349, 1030, why? I try in vain to see if plasma-derived medicine product can cure the cancer. No way, okay? Therefore, I try to get all this nutrition. Look at the proof. Whatever I say, I have a proof. Baxter IVIG plasma protein failed in the clinical trial for Alzheimer's. Please remember that. One protein is not good enough to take care of your problem. Okay, now we talk about Wellness Center. I'm very happy to have my friend here, Mr. Hu. Here, we try to find some place in the ocean, this and that. But the problem is everything become to public. So we went to China, we found a place. We are going to have about 70 hectares in the peninsula so that we can build the center that we want. Okay, and this is the world class. I tell you, I just talked to the vice mayor, mayor pro tem of the Simi Valley. You see, tonight we have 2,000 people. In Napa Valley, I have only 300 people. I cannot find enough room for them. Right? And so I told him to be prepared. We try to build something because this place I want to maintain just like what it is. So for the couple to get the wedding, things like that. And also this is the way we build. Why? For the couple. Because you have to realize that the couple is very important. The couple is where the basic of the beginning of the marriage. The couple is the one who build up the family. They help. So I will not only take care of their wedding, their happiness, but also their health. Their health not only for themselves, but for their friend, for their relative, and especially the generation after generation to come, especially their children, their great-grandchildren, and so on and so forth. So I want you to understand that, okay? Now, this is how you do it. This is how you see it. And this is how we do it. I know. No problem. Okay, please. Okay, fine. No. Okay, sure, please. Give me a second. Okay, that's security now. Okay. Please. Okay. This is Hummingbird Nest Ranch. And conclude. Okay. Please. That is the end. Okay? And I'm very unhappy to see that one person come back. Oh, why we invite you here to eat? Okay? We are going to eat. Come on. This is what you do. Don't, okay? Don't do this, don't do this, don't do this. Do this. Exercise, take right nutrition, yêu cây anh quay cosmetic, yêu kiều hoàng hoài. That's it. Thank you.